Highbury. The theme here in England is these stadiums are fortresses no more. Arsenal against Blackburn Rovers. Arsenal should win this thoroughly, you would imagine, against a promoted team, but oh, he's off the sauce. Kevin Gillespie, 1-0.
Northern Irish international, superb finish right past Richard Wright. However, Arsenal would have something to say in the second half. This guy has just been playing superbly, Max. Robert Pires, the Frenchman, with number 4 on the season, and things all level here in half number 2.
1-1. Back come Arsenal. This one played through. Pires would play it. He waits for his charges to get in the 18, and it was worth it, because the ball goes through, and Dennis Bergkamp give Arsenal the lead in minute 53.
Good setup here again. Pires making things happen, getting right past Brad Friedel, who had such a great day in goal, but this was a match for the ages, I tell you.
Wow.
David Dunn is red hot, and he shows you why. The under-21 England captain getting his second in 2 games, but look at the quality of this finish.
He's having a thumping good time. Dunn, double D, 2-2, beating Richard Wright.
And causing Sven-Göran Eriksson to take some notes in the stands.
And Chris, Sven-Göran Eriksson's job's getting much more difficult, you would imagine. So many players stepping up in the Premiership these days. Viltor, hint of offside, flag stayed down. Thierry Henry, minute 78. And Arsenal back on top, 3-2 late.
Well, this is a man that Sven-Göran Eriksson has had to keep an eye on in the World Cup, Thierry Henry, but David Dunn and company with something to say in the end, and he would get the equalizer.
Park, Everton versus Aston Villa. This would be a shootout. Look how quickly Gravesen takes the free kick, sets it up to Kevin Campbell. It's cleared initially. The cross from the right, the cross from the left, and Steve Watson finishes.
Well, the league's best defense, Aston Villa, victimized this time. Uncharacteristic for John Gregory's boys, and Steve Watson gets one against his former team. 1 minute past the half-hour mark. However, Everton not done attacking. Gravesen testing Peter Schmeichel. This one parried high.
We'd see something from Thomas a little bit later. Look at the pressure he applies. What a great player the Dane is. He sets this up at 1-0. The cross comes through wide open. He's not from Poland, folks.
Yes, he is. Of Canadian nationality, however, regardless. Everton, 2-0 lead. They're right back at it. Gravesen trying to get it going. Mark Delaney with a defensive slip up here. Will concede the free kick, and Gravesen right back to work in company. Took a little while to sort it out, but it would end up on the plus side for them.
Well, it was worth the wait, as you would say. The setup, Gravesen blasted under the legs of Mustafa Hadji. And Everton 3-0, cruising at home in minute 62, but Villa would come roaring back.
Right back, and Hadji would get his redemption. Far side wing, shift over beautifully. Look at the Moroccan with the elevation to the far post. And Villa cutting the deficit to 2. So who do you go to?
Peter Schmeichel? Yes!
His 11th professional goal, but it was a case of too little too late, and Villa go
to Old Trafford. Manchester United versus Bolton Wanderers. Bolton Wanderers allowed 4 goals last week to Newcastle United. Man United have got to be upset about their loss on midweek in Champions League, and they show it. Varone from a free kick about 30 yards away makes it 1-0 here in minute 25. Man United cruising, right?
Right. Beautiful free kick here by Varone. Pure power. Right past Jääskeläinen for his 5th on this season, but Bolton would come back. They showed so much character. Ricketts over to Kevin Nolan in minute 35, and things all level here. What a finish from Kevin Nolan.
Ooh, it's great to be a teenager in the EPLA, Kev.
How about the play of Michael Ricketts, though? He gets his start this afternoon for Rod Wallace, pays dividends for Sam Allardyce's side, and things looking very good here in the second half.
Sam's looking good?
Hey, yeah, he just turned 47. Not too bad for his age.
Oh, they've sprung a leak. Michael Ricketts in minute 84. And the Trotters. Could you believe it? They're up 2-1.
You better believe it, man. Ricketts, we told you how he would pay off. An assist and a goal, his 6th on the season, and Manchester United lose 2 in a row at Old Trafford for the first time since 8 with a 3-3 draw.
Well, at Ellen Road was the big match of the weekend, yes. Not Manchester United, no Arsenal, no Liverpool. The 2 undefeated sides, Leeds United and Chelsea. Chelsea knocking on the door. Nigel Martin goes to the punch and gets it out of harm's way.
Leeds United continuing to attack. This time Rio Ferdinand will turn the corner and fire. There's Mark Bosnich, who had a great day in goal as the number 3. Leeds United looking for more here in half number 1. This one belted in.
And we said that Mark Bosnich would not be playing with the Australian national team. He probably should, the way he played today. Gets over to make this save. He bailed his team out in time again, but this time Gallus helped them out, clearing it off the line. More from Leeds United. Boyer. Viduka. No goals today. It would end 0-0.
And both teams remain up.
Here we go to England. St. James's Park. Red-hot Newcastle United versus Tottenham Hotspur. But Tottenham, Darren Anderson puts this ball through. It deflects off a Gary Speed, and the Welshman's got an own goal. Look, 2 chances at it if you're Anderson. Oh, nice finish from Gary Speed.
It was almost as good as Stanislav Vargas last week. 1-0 to Spurs on the road, and they've pretty much shaken off those road woes from last year, and they're really performing well, looking for their 3rd straight win. Crossed over Gustavo Poyet, his 3rd in as many games, and the ex-Chelsea midfielder getting Spurs off to a flying start here 20 minutes in.
Yes, Poyet going the other direction. Bobby Robson cannot believe it. His team that showed so much promise, you figure they'd come home against a team that historically pretty poor on the road. They can't get it done. Shearer falls short. Laurent Robert with a cross, headed off the line. It's a great performance by Spurs. They scored the goals very early in this match, and they would hold on. Bellamy's cross? No.
Spurs 3 straight and a shutout for Neil Sullivan to boot.
Roger got Steve McLaren's side off to a flying start. He got his first goal for the club after just 2 minutes. And Borough were well on top, doubled their lead in 20 minutes when Alan Boksic's header was deflected in off Jody Craddock. The Croatian's 3rd goal of the season for the club. Well, the game started to get heated in the second half. Skipper Paul Ince sent off for violent conduct towards Niall Quinn. Middlesbrough managed to hold on to claim their first win in the Premiership in over a month.